This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. First play, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The back's got it. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up for the first down at the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Sun Devils keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's worked down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cut quickly. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So second down after the incompletion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
A running play called on fourth down. Breaks an open space. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the left side.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. The punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive of the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Big throw complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
He's back to throw again on second down. It's reeled in. It's a bunt. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stick.
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's caught. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down. Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Breaking tackles and going. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
second down and goal. It's a quick grab. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. But he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Snags a good throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils are going to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He pulls in the catch. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at the 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He escapes the pocket, and it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Touchdown, ASU. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They're going to run it here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Canes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot right down the middle. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Finds his target, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. See if they can convert the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Canes come to the line in a hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with his tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. He's going to hand this off. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Quick completion to the tight end. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And that will give them the lead now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. They're going to pull it down and run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. This should be the last play of the quarter. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sun Devils will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. Looking to throw yet again. Dumps it down to the back, caught. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. And the Sun Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Arizona State. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. A play action, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's going to take a shot down the left side, and it's hauled in way downfield.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you continue to work that clock.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Breaks in open space. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Getting set. Here's second down. Grinding away with a running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. A direct snap. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Moves out of the pocket. Cannot put the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Try and muscle for the first down. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Extending the play now. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Arizona State.
First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On now. That one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, this is exciting, isn't it, Chris? One last play here. It's tough enough. You got to try to put the ball in the end zone for the touchdown. But if you hit it, now you got to hit the 2-pointer as well for the conversion to tie it. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Only fitting that this quarterback makes this throw here to give them a touchdown and a chance to tie it up in the national championship. Down to under 2 minutes to go. Come up with your best 2-point play and see if we can get this game potentially into overtime.
A 2-point conversion to try to force overtime, or it ends right here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they get the important touchdown, but they need the 2-point conversion to tie the game. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So the head coach accepts the penalty, pushes the offense back a little bit. Triple zero on the clock. They need the two-pointer here to force overtime. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. No good. The defense rises up and stops the two-point try to win the game. What a finish. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college